Alrighty everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will finally be going over my Stasis Titan build. Starting out with the abilities. You need to run Rally Barricade, and I'll explain why later. But really with abilities, it's your choice of jump, your only melee, and I really like using Glacier Grenade. Now, the Fragments. First up, we have Whisper of Fissures. This one increases the damage and burst size when destroying a stasis crystal or frozen targets, so it's really good for offensive ad clear. Next up, we have Whisper of Rending. This allows primary ammo weapons to do increased damage to frozen targets and stasis crystals. Now what this really allows us to do is to one-shot destroy all stasis crystals, which when combined with Whisper of Fissures, also has them do more damage. Wow. Next up is Whisper of Rime. What this does is upon collecting stasis shards, it grants us a small stacking overshield. The more shards you collect, the more overshield you get, and it refreshes the overshield timer. But let me say, this overshield can be really tanky and save you in a lot of tough spots. So let's combine that with Whisper of Chains. Now, the playstyle of this build is all about spawning stasis crystals and freezing targets. So what this does is when we are near frozen targets or stasis crystals, we're going to take reduced damage from enemies. This plus Whisper of Rime is taking you to unkillable levels. Not to mention the plus 10 to recover you get when you have this fragment on. Now, finally, for the fragments, we have Whisper of Conduction. This not only allows stasis shards to track to your location, but also gives you a plus 10 in both resilience and intellect, which is really helpful for rounding out stat proportions. I will say, if you're okay with picking up your own stasis shards, and I'll show you why that might be the case in a minute, then you can swap out Whisper of Conduction for Whisper of Torment. This is just going to give you extra grenade energy each time you take damage from targets, which I know you don't exactly want to be taking damage, but the fact that we have all these other fragments and abilities to keep us alive, it's not the worst thing to get some free grenade energy from just taking damage. Now, for the aspects. First up, Tectonic Harvest. All this is doing is upon shattering a stasis crystal, it creates stasis shards. It also does give you a small amount of melee energy when you or a teammate picks up the stasis shard, but really we're using this aspect to get those stasis shards for the Whisper of Rime to get that overshield. Next up, Diamond Lance. This states that shattering or defeating targets with stasis abilities or weapons will create a Diamond Lance. You can throw the lance to freeze targets on impact, or slam this thing into the ground to freeze targets in a small area. Think like the Valkyries from Warmind or the Synaptic Spear from Season of the Risen. Now, let's go to exotics. First up, Wicked Implement. Yes, I know you think it's garbage, but let me explain. The intrinsic trait here, Creeping Attrition, states rapidly landing precision hits causes targets to become slowed. Sounds boring? Well, just remember, overload champions are stunned by stasis slowed effects. And slowing a target means freezing a target, which means shattering a target. So this gun, regardless of seasonal mods, can stun both overload and unstoppable champions on its own. Pretty crazy, right? We also have Tithing Harvest, which, while Creeping Attrition is active, destroying stasis crystals or landing precision final blows creates a stasis shard that tracks to you and refills the magazine. And yes, you do not need Whisper of Conduction for these stasis shards to track to you. The Exotic Catalyst also allows stasis shards to overfill the magazine up to double its capacity, so 30 shots total, and comes with Headstone, a perk that upon a precision kill of a target creates a stasis crystal where they were. So, when I say all that, your gun sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Next up, Cadamus Ridge Lance Cap. Oh guys, come on, again, hear me out. This exotic comes with the intrinsic Lancer's Vigil, which allows Diamond Lance to create a stasis crystal on impact when thrown, with more crystals spawning when hitting a boss or vehicle. When using a stasis subclass, being behind your Rally Barricade allows rapid precision hits and combatant final blows with a stasis weapon to create a Diamond Lance at your position. So, that's why we need Rally Barricade. Really, this exotic is helping us with creating stasis crystals via throwing Diamond Lances, which can be used either offensively or defensively thanks to our fragments. And yes, I think this exotic looks ugly without the ornament. The armor mods I'm running aren't really important to the build, but here's what I'm running. Feel free to pause and take a look at these right now. So, what's the gameplay loop looking like? If you can find a place to post up against the boss or some champs, throw down a Rally Barricade and start poking away at stuff. Every time you get a Diamond Lance, you can either throw it at your target for damage, or if you're in a pinch, don't be afraid to just throw it at your feet and get that damage resistance or overshield. So, before we get to the funny moments / gameplay, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. We've got a lot more content planned for you, so make sure to stay tuned. But for right now, let's see what this build can do. Alright, so this is my second time recording this because the first time the footage messed up. I'm going to be showcasing the Wicked Lance build in this Master Law sector, so let's get to it. See this champion right here? Just going to stun him outright with the gun. Screeves. They can all go away. And you know what? I'll even move up.
What's up, bitch?
Oh, I gotta run now.
Phew.
So that melee is really all I use it for is getting out of situations. I don't use it offensively because it's not that good. And that killed me. It's not that good of an actual melee, so I just use it for mobility. And oh, this.
Oh shit!
Just gonna throw that lance, stun him, and boom. Wait, is that thing red? Shit. Always gotta kill that one void shield sniper. And oh, you. Alright, so these overloads, you gotta slow them. So that's only, like, just, gosh. Stop! Stop! In there, land some headshots. Wait. Yes! Alright, and that's that champion dead. Boom! Look at that! They can't touch me. Just straight up. Going right through this law sector, bro. Alright. Let's kill some more stuff. Is there a champion here? Yeah, there is. Fling plonk away. You'll get him eventually. Takes you about 3 mags to kill a champ. But considering this is a master level nightfall, you're under leveled, and this is a primary weapon, it's pretty good. Oh shit. I didn't think about that. Alright, but I'm back. Look at that. One more mag. Look at this. And it's that easy. It's that easy. Alright, so this is the boss, so I'm going to show off this super now. So all you want to do is you just want to right click. You got to stay a little bit back. But they do so much damage. Just have them explode on the boss. And that'll do it. Wicked Lance gets a Master Law sector done in 6 minutes. Even faster than the last time I did it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more builds. And more funny moments, more content, more everything. I'm doing it all. So until then, stay alrighty. Oh, that didn't kill me.